When it comes to stopping drinking alcohol, you've got the slow path and you've got the fast path. Now, I want you to avoid the slow path. Trust me, I've tried it, I did it, I went that path for 10 years, and every time I tried to stop drinking alcohol, it was hell. We're gonna skip all that. I'm gonna show you how to do the fast path. There's no nobility in struggling. There's no nobility, right? Your family need you to stop drinking. You need you to stop drinking alcohol. So it's time we just skip all the pain, skip all the nonsense, and just get you on the right path. So, what am I talking about? I tried the slow path for 10 years, AA meetings, willpower, moderation rules, all of it. None of it worked. When I tried to do these things, I always wanted to drink. So I could stop. I might stop for a month, 6 months, but there was always something that brought me back to drinking. That's why I call it the slow path. Then, the fast path is what I got on 7 years ago. And when I say fast path, I mean it was literally like the flick of a switch in my brain, finished. And actually, there's only one shift you need to make to get on that fast path, which is why I can do it in a very short video and show you how to do it. And let's get it done. If we've not met yet, I'm Leon Sylvester. I'm the founder of SoberClear.com. If you're a business owner or a professional and you want help stopping drinking, you want me to guide you through the SoberClear system, just go ahead and click the link in the description. Fill in an application. We are accepting clients right now before the new year. Get it done. There's no better time than now. So if you want to learn more about what we do, just go ahead, fill in an application. You can schedule a call. We can see if the program could work for you. Anyway, so how do I know, what am I talking about? So with the slow way, this is all about identity. People keep harping on saying I don't get to the point. This is all about changing the way that you view yourself, right? Now, what I help people do in the program is I help them change the way they view alcohol. That is the foundation of things. You've got to see alcohol for what it is. You've got to see it as a poison. You've got to see it as ethanol. You need to be 100% clear that there is no reason why you'd ever drink it. But then what you do next is even more important. Now, let me explain it. So when I first stopped drinking alcohol, we started a personal training business, and I just went all in on health and fitness. And I've been doing that for a long time. You know, I got in pretty good shape. I'll put a picture of what I looked like here when I was drinking. And then I'll put a picture of what I looked like in my peak. I don't look like that right now, and I'm going to explain why, and you'll see how it's related to not drinking. But I got in pretty good shape, and the past few years, you know, I've been sometimes training twice a day, CrossFit programming. I had a really good coach when I was living in Dubai, and yeah, got in good shape. And I was strong and I was fit, whatever. But I'll be honest, this past year, I haven't trained as much. Like I've just been working. I've been working like a dog. Like I've just been on the computer all the time, calling people, making videos. I've written an entire book. I've done all sorts. I won't get into it. But this year, I did not make health and fitness my priority. What I like to help people do when I coach them is once they've got to a place where alcohol is over, they should just pick one area and go all in on that area and improve it. While I've been working hard this year, I might have been training once or twice a week. And this past kind of, I'd say 3 or 4 weeks, I wanted to get back into fitness again, and I kept kind of trying to go back to the gym. I just go, no real structure, no real program, and I realized like this ain't really working. So there was a shift, and it hit me yesterday. But long story short, my buddy wanted to do a HYROX race. He said, I'm going to do a HYROX race. I said, all right, I'm in. I went on the computer, bought the ticket, went on YouTube, found an expert, paid them, bought a program. The next day, I'm on a HYROX program. So I do the first day, it's hard. Do the second day, it's hard. Do the third day, it's hard. Now we're on day 4. Usually, when I've done exercise in the past, I usually rest on day 4. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, rest Thursday, Friday, Saturday, rest Sunday. Day 4 was programmed. And I'm like, what? I can't do it. I should rest. I'm exhausted. You know, I'm day 3 into a pretty intensive exercise program. My hips are smoked. There's a lot of running. I ain't very good at running, trust me. And I'm tired, and I'm looking at this program, and I'm like, nah, it must be a mistake. So I even go on ChatGPT, and I'm like, surely I should rest. They wanted us to do, basically just fry my hips to smithereens. And I realized that the shift that happened is so relevant to not drinking alcohol. You'll see. So on day 4, I'm sat there, and I have to make a choice. Do I go to the gym or not? And in my head, I don't want to go. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm just going to rest. And then I realized, it was like this voice came up, but Leon, you're an athlete now. You signed up for a race. You're on a program. You're an athlete. You got to show up. There's a date where you've got to go there, whether you like it or not. And I'm like, crap. And it was so strange. It was like I didn't really want to go, but because I felt like I was an athlete again. I'm training for something. I'm serious about training. When I get on a program, I love it. And I was like, damn, I'll just go. There was no negotiation after that. And it was just like one of those pivotal moments where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm back. So what's this got to do with not drinking? Well, when people stop drinking alcohol, they never fully adopt the identity of somebody that is just a non-drinker, where alcohol's in the past, it's over, it's finished. They never actually do that. You know, when people go to AA, they're getting a chips, those little chips where you count the days, day 30, whatever. When people use willpower, you know, they might avoid alcohol, avoid certain people, just fight through cravings, and they never really adopt that full identity of being a non-drinker. Now, what I did 7 years ago is it was a switch. And I just stopped seeing myself as somebody that was trying to not drink. I changed the way that I viewed alcohol and just made a choice that I'm not doing that anymore. And because my identity had changed, I'd fully changed the way, not that I just viewed, I changed the way that I viewed alcohol, but then I also changed the way I viewed myself. And for a lot of people, that can be a missing gap. But it's just a decision. What helped for me with the High Rock stuff was actually finding somebody that was in alignment with what I wanted to do and paying them. And I know that sounds simple, but so many people don't do this. I've got friends that say, oh, I want to change X, Y, Z. Just go and find a coach and pay them. It doesn't matter what it costs, because what you want to do is going to pay you for the rest of your life. Maybe it's a health goal they've got, a relationship goal, I don't know. And I just got skin in the game. I'm an athlete. It was awesome. It was such a nice feeling. And it's crazy like how simple it actually is to not drink when you see yourself as you. And that's it. And I promise you, the day that you change the way that you view yourself, even if you've already reframed how you view alcohol, the day that you do that, it's over. It's done. The same way I feel like an athlete again. You know, I really do, and it feels so good. It's so good when you get those identity changes. It happened to me when I started doing YouTube. There was a shift where, you know, I dabbled with YouTube and tried it and never really got much traction. And then when I made a video about not drinking alcohol, it took a few months, but there was just a point where I was like, I'm all in. I'm an entrepreneur now, and I'm making YouTube videos. And I don't care if I feel like it or not. I'm a professional. Great shift. In fact, there's an incredible book on this. It's called The War of Art. In fact, that's a must read. It's about how you change your identity as a struggling artist or creator or whatever into a professional. It's called Stephen Pressfield. He's got a book called The War of Art and another one called Turning Pro or Going Pro. I think it's Turning Pro. Oh, these books are seriously good. They'll show you kind of how to just start seeing yourself as who you want to be. It's an awesome shift. And if you want help doing it, if you want help changing how you view alcohol and making that jump, then definitely go ahead, click the link below, fill in an application, schedule a call. We can see if the program could be a good match for you. And maybe this was enough for you. Maybe you're ready to make the jump right now. And if you want a bit more motivation, definitely click this video on the screen right now. I'm going to show you some things to avoid when you stop drinking. You've got this. Have a good day.